Hey guys, it's me again. How y'all doing today? So this is an update for where I'm at right now and what I'm doing. See, this is the trailer. I've got it moved over, and what I did was cut out this little channeled section. I think what I'm gonna do is leave the tubes on since it's already a support across the bottom, but I'm going to measure from side to side just wide enough where it fits inside the frame channels of the Spyder, and then I'm going to cut that out of each tube and then probably butt weld each one of these tubes back together. I don't think I'm going to put a plug in here. I don't think it's necessary for strength in this, but I think also what I'm going to do is when I lay this piece down, I'll take another piece of this channel, the angle iron, and I will lay it across in between the beams on the other side with the angle going up, and I will weld that inside the angle iron on top. That way it helps prevent a little bit more the flex, and I think that will probably be that'll probably be strong enough for what I'm doing. Plus I'll have the added little box section that I'm going to try to build for the seat area. But I think between the tubes on the bottom and the angle iron welded upside down inside or in between the channel side to side, and then the small box section that I'm going to do, I think that'll probably be enough for the stability aspects I'm needing. If not, the only other thing I may do is put some support gussets down from the seat area, where the seat area actually comes up. I may run supports down at an angle to this frame. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh. What I may do is I'm going to build the framework that's going to fit in here out of angle iron, and then what I may do is run some gussets down at an angle from here to this on either side, because that runner is going to come all the way down on either side, plus it'll have the tubes going back and forth, and I may come from the seat section here and run them down. That would probably be, which I would have to notch this out to run the angle iron through, but I think if I run from here down, plus I have the box section inside this, I think that'll be more than strong enough for this little frame. And when I get the new tubing front end put in for the scooter front ends that are going to be on either side, all of that's going to be welded in as well. So between the frame runners that I'm going to put in when the tubing going across and the angle iron going across, and then the new tube front end being welded into this chassis, I don't think I should have any problems with stability on this thing. All the flex and roll should be taken out. So that's where we're at now, and that's what my plans are for continuing on this thing. I do still have to get fuel line and a fuel filter, make the bracket to mount the tank in, and then I've done the wiring to move. I changed my mind again. And I think I put this on the other video, but oh golly, I am going to use both the key switch from the original wiring on the scooter, because it's tied in with the controls, like the dashboard, the speedometer, and fuel cell. And I'm going to use the key switch from the mower. I've already got the key switch from the mower wired in. There were 3 safety switches in the wiring on the mower that I had to bypass or delete. So I have the wiring cut and extended to be able to plug in the key switch. That's all tested, it all works. I just have to put the wire loom on, put some mounts on it so it doesn't drag, and then run it up to the switch. And I'm going to mount the key switch, the original key switch for the scooter, under the seat. So I'll have that, and that way you turn the key switch on for the original scooter for the battery power, and then the start and stop will be the switch. The run, stop, and start will be the key switch from the mower, and I like that configuration. All right, guys. Well, those are my ideas for now. That's what I'm looking at. If you guys have any ideas that you can think of that you might like to see on this thing, shoot me a message. Send me some info. I'll see what I can do. I'm still not sure what the altogether overall plan is going to be. I do have some crazy ideas floating around, but we'll see. It's one of those things that just happens as it goes along. Things will change multiple times before I'm settled in on what I'm going to do, with the exception of a few things that I know for sure about. But yeah, that's where we are. I appreciate you guys showing up. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, guys.